What was my husband secretly doing in our basement every night at 3 a.m. while I was supposedly fast asleep? My husband, Mark, and I had what everyone called the perfect marriage. We'd been together 5 years, lived in a quiet suburb, and were even talking about starting a family. Mark was a software engineer, quiet, reliable, and incredibly kind. Or so I thought. 3 months ago, things changed. Mark started staying up late, claiming he had extra projects at work, but I noticed he wasn't in his home office. He was in the basement. The heavy steel door, which we usually kept unlocked for storage, was now always bolted from the inside. One night, I decided to stay awake. At exactly 3:05 a.m., I heard the floorboards creak. He crept downstairs. I waited 10 minutes, then followed him. I pressed my ear to the basement door. I expected to hear typing, or maybe even a secret phone call. Instead, I heard a woman crying. Not just crying, she was pleading. "Please, just let me tell her," the voice whispered. My blood ran cold. Was he hiding someone down there? The next day, while Mark was at the gym, I used a spare key I'd hidden in the garage. My hands were shaking so hard I could barely turn the lock. I swung the door open, expecting a secret room or a victim, but the basement was empty, just boxes and dust. Then, I saw it. A small, high-end baby monitor tucked behind a stack of old tires. It was active. I picked it up and the screen flickered to life. I wasn't looking at our basement. I was looking into the bedroom of my best friend, Sarah, who lived 3 blocks away. The crying I heard wasn't coming from the basement. It was coming from the monitor. Mark hadn't just been watching her. He'd been recording her for months. But then came the real twist. Sarah walked into the frame, sat on her bed, and looked directly into the camera. "Did she find the monitor yet, Mark?" she asked with a smirk. "I'm tired of waiting for you to leave her." They weren't just having an affair. They were filming my life, watching my reactions to his late nights, turning my suspicion into a sick game for their own twisted entertainment. I didn't confront him. I just packed my bags and left the monitor on the kitchen table with a note. I hope the finale was worth